Hello everyone, welcome to Corporate Governance course with me, Maria Grace Herlina from Management Department, BINUS Business School. On this video, we are going to discuss about different type of director as we have discussed many times about the board of directors. So, what is director and what are they actually? First, we should understand the director's legal duties and rights. A duty of trust is to exercise a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders. You know, the agency theory previously, how to trust the agent, yeah. And second one is a duty of care. It means they exercise reasonable care, diligence, and skill. And what about the chairman role? Because the board of directors has a chairman as a leader of the board. The chairman role has responsibilities on the leader of the board team, play and run directors and shareholders meetings, ensuring that the induction of new directors, the training and development of existing director, performance evaluations of the board, its committees, and individual directors. Directors' appointment arise on the initial incorporation of a company, on reappointment on the expiry of director's term of office, to fill a vacancy, on the creation of an additional directorship. The size of the board, some companies have rules on the board size, particularly the minimum number of directors, some prohibiting single director. In Indonesia, average number of board of director is 5 to 6 persons. Retirement, disqualification, and removal directors can be appointment chance for a directorship. And the focus of previous meeting was on the corporate governance principle, but behind the law, board structure and cost of corporate governance are people. Yeah. People can bring a wide range of prejudice, political behaviors, and power plays to board affairs. Personal attributes that needed in successful and professional directors are integrity. If you want to be a board of directors, you should have integrity. Means being able to distinguish right from wrong and judge corporate behavior accordingly. Second, intellectual, meaning have a good mind. Yeah. It combines an appropriate level of intelligence, the ability to think at different levels of abstractions, and the imaginations to see situation from different perspectives, rather than always see things from a fixed point of view. Yeah? You should have broad mind if you want to be a director. Next, character traits, meaning if you want to be a director members, you should be independently minded, objective, and impartial. Desirable personality traits means the ability to interact positively with others, which time from time may call the flexibility, sensitivity, diplomacy, persuasiveness, and the ability to motivate. And also, don't forget, you should have the sense of humor. Yeah, so make everything more lively. There are many types of directors, executive directors, non-executive directors. Yeah, you can see from the slides, there are some types of directors. We will discuss it one by one. Yeah, first, executive director. Executive director is a member of the board who also an executive manager of the company. Yeah, such as chief of executive officer, chief of financial officer. Yeah, that's called executive director. Next, or the second one is non-executive director. What does it mean? It means that a member of the board who does not hold any executive management position in the company. They cannot make any decision. He or she is not a part of the company. That is in US called as outside director. And the other type is independent non-executive director. This member of the board with no affiliation or other relationship with the company other than the directorship, it could affect or could influence the exercise of objective and independent judgment. Next type is affiliated or connected non-executive director. What does it mean? The affiliated or connected non-executive director means a director who, although he is or she is not a member of the management team, but they do have some relationship with the company. And another type is shadow director. Shadow directors is a person who, although not formally member of the board, is able to exert pressure on the decision of the board. That's the shadow director. That could be the previous director or some influence person in the society. And next, about alternate directors. What does it mean? It is a person who can take the place of another director if the director cannot attend the meetings. It is like a substitute director. And then the next type is a nominee director. A nominee director is, we can see from the name. Nominee means someone who has been nominated to the board by a major shareholder or other contractual stakeholder. Or significant lender. That's the nominee for the succession process. And the next is governing director. Governing director usually used in Australia. It is describe a director that dominate the private company or have a dominant power. Okay, thank you. And that is all my explanation about the type of directors. Hope my explanation can help you learn more about corporate governance. See you on my next video. Thank you and goodbye.